Hej igen, Dygnet Runt är tillbaka och nu är det dags att snacka lite engelska. Welcome to Malmö, Sarah and Jacob in Dag för Dag.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have you here. First, the obvious question, why do you have a band name in Swedish?
Well, it's kind of simple actually. We were trying to learn Swedish, and I have some Swedish CDs that I was listening to, and we were looking for a band name, and it just said Dog for Dog, day by day, and I brought it to Sarah, and we really liked the way it sounded, and we were in that moment in our life, we were kind of living really day by day, writing some music, so it sort of made sense.
Sort of seize the day, carpe diem, something like that.
Yeah, the sound of it too, Dog for Dog.
Because I earlier, when I introduced you, I said that it almost sounds like a sect, some very religious thing for me.
People have said that, there's like Swedish prog. They say sort of something, but for us it doesn't have any of that. It sounds very exotic to us.
Yeah, when we were thinking about the name too, we thought the way English speakers would look at it, and like my friends in the States, our friends are like, Dag for Dagnamit, or Dag, what's going on with that?
And with the as well.
Yeah,
that's different.
Yeah. So.
Interesting, because you're living in Stockholm since one and a half years. So how come you moved here to Sweden?
I love the fresh air. I'd been living
even in Stockholm with all the traffic.
Oh yeah, I'd been living in London for a while.
Okay,
and I just came for a visit. We had some friends, and just fell in love with the place. It seemed like a really nice place, and then the more I've stayed, just tried it at first, and the more I've stayed, and I think the same with Jake as well, that it just feels like home more and more.
It's far away from your family, though.
Yeah, it is, but we both sort of lived away from the States for a while, and
yeah, we're sort of used to traveling and living as children. We sort of wandered around a lot, so we're quite used to being away from home. So.
When you're doing this kind of indie music, is it easier doing it in a place like Sweden than in the States, or?
I find, Stockholm's such a nice environment, such an easy place to live for me, that it just, for me personally, the timing has worked out.
Yeah.
And that's more what it is than anything, I think. In London, I felt just too many pressures of daily life. And in Sweden, in Stockholm, it's just so relaxed. I know it's the big city of Sweden, but by our standards, it's so relaxed and slow, and everyone's so friendly, and there's water everywhere, and it's so peaceful that it's just the perfect environment for me to write.
Yeah, but you're siblings as well, and do you think it's possible to hear that in your music, that it's made by siblings in some way?
Yeah, I mean, it makes so much sense when we start writing, and we start making, like, we can sit down and just write like a few ideas so fast that if something doesn't sound right to us, we're both like, that doesn't sound right, and we just drop it. And if something does sound right, we just run with it, and it happens quick. So
I think we have that language of siblings, of that you just, I remember when we were kids, and Jake was just learning how to talk, and
I still am.
well, yeah. And when my dad used to say to me, Sarah, what's he saying? I can't understand him, and I could always sort of translate for him. And I think we still have that relationship where we don't, it's hard to find with other people I've written with in music, and him as well, that with us we just, the melodies sometimes when we sing, I think the harmonies, we're sort of talking back to each other a bit when we sing, and I never know what he's saying, but...
Yeah, tone-wise, I guess, like the way we write, like it's in our register all the time, so it's really easy.
Don't you fight then, sometimes?
All the time.
I think we fought already once today.
Maybe that's good for the process, the creative
I think
stuff.
keeps like a fire alive. Definitely, it never sounds lazy.
And we're not afraid to say things to one another. We don't tiptoe around.
Yeah, that's good.
We're pretty, direct with. You can be direct with siblings, which is good and bad, but.
Yeah.
You've been on tour now with the Shout Out Louds, and tonight you're going to be opening for the Kills here in Malmö.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what's for the future?
We're doing a tour in May in the UK, hopefully some shows in April, and we just want to play more and more, and we're working on an album now. We have a 4-song EP. We've self-released, but we're going to work on an album.
Good luck with that. So
Thank
we're going to
you.
hear you sing as well and play.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Great.